Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to something a little bit different today. This is actually going to be my Steam games collection. Before we get into it guys, I'm going to talk a little bit about Steam. This should take up maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Now, as you're aware, I am not really a fan of digitally downloading games, you know? Because I've been a console gamer, and I like to have, the physical disc when it comes to consoles. When it comes to PC, I don't give a damn about hard copies. I really don't. I love Steam. No, thank you. I don't know if you saw that. Well, you will, because it's recording full screen. Anyhow, I love Steam, guys. I love Steam. I think Steam's bloody brilliant. I really, really do. And like when I had the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4 was coming out, I was extremely worried. How if the PlayStation 4 didn't have like a hard drive, and it wouldn't a disk drive, sorry, and it was only going to be like digital download only. I was extremely worried about that, and I was extremely like relieved, when they stuck with physical copies, hard copies of games. And the way I feel now, like in 8 or 9 years time, when PlayStation 5 comes out, if it doesn't have discs, I'm not really going to be too bothered, guys, because I'm just going to say, stuff you. I'm just going to buy like indie games and that on Steam instead of buying, digital copies, sorry, for like the consoles. Because digital copies for consoles, they are flipping ridiculous, ridiculously priced, You're talking like £60 for a bloody game. I mean, piss off. You're having a flipping giraffe, Right, if that keeps coming up, it's going to do my bloody head in, by the way. I'm going to have to say okay or something next time. So yeah, that's how I feel, guys. I love Steam. I love these little indie games. Look at that. Binding of Isaac, Braid. You got some fantastic games there, Audio Surf. They're brilliant games. Super Meat Boy, stuff like that. Anyway, guys, and if you want to add me, look, there's Footloose 2005. Feel free to add me, guys. I accept all friend requests on Steam. And if you want to add me on PSN, it's the exact same. So anyway, guys, let's get on with this, shall we? So first of all, we have Audio Surf. Now I want to explain first. I don't really want to talk about these games too much because I've got quite a few to show you, So I'll try and get it done as quickly as possible. So yeah, Audio Surf, guys. Audio Surf's a really, really cool game. It's basically, it reads your MP3 files that you have on your computer, and it basically generates like a beat that goes along with it. And what you can see here is you've got that yellow brick there, and then you can see that in the background is a little white brick. Now what you got to do is you got to get like say yellow bricks in a row or white bricks in a row, up and down, or side to side. That's my phone going off. Everything's happening in this blooming video. Right, so yeah, you basically just got to match them. Like get rows of certain colours and stuff without going over the top. So you can change the difficulty, easy or hard. And I tried on hard. It's bloody insane, but a really good game, guys. Audio Surf. If you like your music and like puzzle games, it's a really bloody cool idea, Binding of Isaac, I love it. I think Binding of Isaac is fantastic. Now, granted, I could be one of the worst Binding of Isaac players out there. I'm crap with the keyboard, even though, granted, I would say I'm slightly better now. But Binding of Isaac is bloody difficult. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I enjoy the game, it is extremely difficult, and we're going to press that, and the screen went off, and hopefully that will be the last we see of that. Yeah, Binding of Isaac, I can't see me completing it, but I like to play it now and again, just to see how far I get, Next we have Braid. Now I recently just bought Braid, so I've not actually played the game yet, but it does look fantastic. As you can see, it's got good reviews, beautiful, entertaining and inspiring. 10 out of 10 by Eurogamer. Now I'm going to check something. Yep, Camtasia's still recording, just in case I knocked it off, Anyway, we've got Breath of Death VII, which is 7, I think. Breath of Death 7, the beginning. I don't think there's any other Breath of Death games out there, to be honest. So I don't know why they jumped straight onto 7. I've actually seen a full Let's Play of that on Stars Gaming 1009's channel. It was either on his channel, either on that channel, or it was on a Shadow Slayer channel. But he did a full playthrough of that game, so I've seen the whole game. It looks like a pretty cool and simple RPG. But I do want to get around to playing it sometime. Because it's actually really short, like 5-6 hours, well maybe 4 or 5 hours for an RPG is really bloody short. Broken Sword, Shadow of a Templar, Director's Cut, brilliant. I just love Broken Sword, guys, and that is the original, and it's still the best in my opinion. I've only played 2, as you can see. That's the games there. I've not played any of the PS2 ones or that. Broken Sword 3, was it Sleeping Dragon or something? I don't know, something like that. But I've not played them yet. But Broken Sword Shadow Temple is the original. It's brilliant, guys. The Director's Cut, it's pretty good. Don't get me wrong. I do prefer the normal Broken Sword Shadow Templars. The Director's Cut you can play it as Nico as well, and it's got some added stuff. And they've also removed some dialogue which was in the original Broken Sword Shadow Templars game, which is a bit annoying because I love every single bit of dialogue in the game. But anyway, guys, don't get me wrong, it's still good. I'm actually in my second playthrough of the Director's Cut at the moment. Broken Sword Smoke and Mirror, guys, which is the remastered version. Pretty good as well. No, don't get me wrong, I'm not as big a fan of it as the original. I think that's mainly down to nostalgia. But don't get me wrong, guys, it's still a really good, really good point-and-click adventure game. And I've got some interesting Counter-Strike games. Counter-Strike, the original. I can't remember what one it was, but it was one that's actually pretty cool. It might be that one. Either that or it's Condition Zero. But yeah, no, Counter-Strike is a first-person shooter, and you can play it online. It's actually pretty damn cool. So I'm not going to talk about them too much. There's deleted scenes as well, whatever the hell that is. Crazy Taxi makes my computer lag. Well, you know, the game lags, my computer doesn't run it that well. But I've got this on the PS2, which I think is a really good port. So that's obviously the Dreamcast game, version kits in the Dreamcast collection. Next we have Cthulhu Saves the World, which did come as a bundle with the Breath of Death 7 game. Not really played it, just tested to make sure it worked, but not really played it yet. But it's another RPG adventure game, which could be pretty cool. Dark Void Zero, which I believe is a Capcom game. It did seem really cool. Again, it could be a game that could be really hard, like an arcade kind of game, but it did seem really cool. Doom 3 and Doom 3 the expansion pack Resurrection of Evil. Computer can run it, but again it can be a bit laggy. It's playable, but I'm going to wait and get it on the PS3, the BFG edition, Doom 3. Doom 2, not really played too much of Doom 2, but yeah, I'm going to play for the Ultimate Doom first, which is the original. So I'll play them in order. Same thing with Final Doom, just tested to make sure it was working, but not really put any time into it. Football Manager 2012. I love Football Manager, guys. I love Football Manager, so yeah, love it. Football Manager 2013, which I think's the best Football Manager game, in my opinion. I've got the best career mode I think I've ever had. You know, it's the most enjoyable career I've ever had. Any manager game, you know. Football Manager 2014. Spent £28 on it. Wish I hadn't. I'm not a big fan. I just can't get into it. I really can't. £28 wasted. I'm sorry, but I'm just not a big fan. Geometry Wars Retro Evolved. This game's bloody insane. It kinda hurts the eyes actually. Geometry Wars is bloody flashing lights and stuff, but you know, it's a pretty cool game, don't get me wrong. But it's pretty mental. Half-Life. It runs alright on the computer, maybe a tiny bit laggy, but again guys, I would say it's playable. So yeah, Half-Life. Hotline Miami, I loved it. I thought Hotline Miami was a brilliant game. It's like I've said before, top-down 2D kind of version, pixelated version of Manhunt. And I was just really annoyed because on one of the the discussion things, somebody once commented saying, "Who would pay for this pixelated mess?" That's retro for you, and I love retro style games, so Hotline Miami gets a good old thumbs up from me. Hydrophobia Prophecy doesn't work on my computer, so I don't know if it's any good or not. I heard it's pretty crap, but you know, I can't judge it. La Moana, which is a game I bought recently, and I don't know what it is yet. I've not played too much to know what it is. It's kind of like a little 2D adventure game, and you've got like a whip, so it could be like Castlevania or something. It'd be pretty cool if it was. But it does seem like a pretty damn cool game, La Moana. It was down from like £12 to like £1.40 or something, so I couldn't say no, you know. I couldn't say no, you know. Lead and Gold, Gangs of the Wild West, I think it is. It's laggy as crap, you know. I think it's an online only game. I used to play it with X-Prentice and Bab95 on the PlayStation 3. Yeah, it's online only, and on my computer it lags like crap, so I would say it's pretty much unplayable because you either move when you move, like when you aim, you either like move like too far to the left or too far to the right. It just lags so much. So, but it was a good game from what I played on the PS3, especially when you're playing it with some friends, you know. Master levels for Doom 2, no comment. I don't know anything about that. Must just be extra levels for Doom 2. Metro 2033, that hasn't got a chance in hell working on my computer, unfortunately. But I heard it's a real good game. It's on the Xbox 360, I believe, and it's an Xbox 360 exclusive. Well, it's not an exclusive because it's on the PC, but it didn't come to the PS3, is what I'm trying to say. New Soccer Star 5, another huge waste of money. Paid about £9.99 or something for it. Doesn't work. Error message comes up and it goes off. I mean, it's some like football game that has like it's not like high requirements, man. The game's just broken, you know. It's a bloody they're robbing me of bombing £9.99 as far as I'm concerned. Here's a pretty cool game actually. Penny Arcade's On the Rain Slick Precipice of Darkness 3. There's actually a fourth game out now as well. But I don't know if it was one of those games 1 and one of those games 2. I'm not going to read the whole bloody title out again. I don't know if it was a first and second game, but from what I've played of it, guys, it's really bloody fun. That's basically what it is. You know, you can see it's like a retro style RPG. Looks bloody brilliant, and I love the dialogue. It's actually pretty damn funny. Quake. Not really put much time into Quake, but you know, it's Quake, so it's good. It actually worked really well on PC, I think, Quake with the mouse, you know. Quake 2, same as Quake 1, really. Can't really comment too much on it. Quake 2 Mission Pack, same thing goes. Ground Zero. Quake 2 Mission Pack, The Beckoning. Can't comment too much. Quake 3 Arena, that was the game I had on the PS2. And from what I played of it, I do still say it does play better on the PC, you know. And I never thought I would ever say that, you know. I never thought I'd ever say that. But I'm actually really liking playing like FPSs like with a mouse, you know. Playing Doom, like for instance, with a mouse. Brilliant. Really is, guys, once you get used to it. Quake Team Arena, can't comment on it. Quake Mission Pack number 1, can't comment. Quake Mission Pack number 2, can't comment. Woman Quakes like raping my collection here, so bloody Quake everywhere. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Platinum, really bloody good. You know, big fan of Roller Coaster 1 and 2 on the PC. I've still got them on disc. And I've still got Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 on disc, but it's not the Platinum version. The Platinum version comes with all the extra like DLC, no, the extra expansion pack, not DLC, expansion packs. And yeah, it's brilliant, guys. A lot of content in there, and just really good stuff. It adds like extra. It has obviously the original Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, but it has the wildlife expansion packs, the safari parks. I can't bloody talk. It's got the safari park expansions and aquariums like expansions, so you can build like aquariums, swimming pools, and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely worth it in my opinion. Sanctum 2 is not my game. I think that's the game that's like free over the weekend or something like that. But I don't know if it'll be any good or not. Sega Bass Fishing is actually a pretty damn fun fishing game, guys, believe it or not. I do actually quite like fishing games. I couldn't actually I couldn't actually do fishing, sorry, in real life. I don't know, I just find it really boring. But the games are actually pretty damn fun. Sega Classics, I think I've got Virtua Fighter 2, I think, and Sonic 3 Knuckles. So yeah, I got Sonic 3 Knuckles because Sonic 3 Knuckles you don't get on basically the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection for the PS3. You get Sonic 3 and you get Sonic and Knuckles, but you don't get Sonic 3 and Knuckles together for some reason. So that's really what I got that for. Shadowgrounds, Played it for a little while. Does seem pretty damn cool. It's like another like top-down like shooter. There's like alien activities and things. It's pretty damn cool actually from what I played of it. Shadowground Survivor. I think it's going to be more of the same that the original Shadowgrounds were. But I think it's a pretty damn cool game. Again, not going to play it too much. We have Shatter. Shatter is it's a good game. Shatter. I had it on the PS3 as well. It's like a advanced, beautiful version of Pong. Kinda. No, Brickout. Brickout. I would say it's more like Brickout because you're hitting like bricks and stuff. Again, guys, Shatter, really good game, and yeah, I love it. Sonic Adventure 2. I can't remember what one it was, but Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure Director's Cut. One of them lags on my computer. I don't remember what one it was. I think it might have been Sonic Adventure 2. It was the one that had that City Escape at the beginning, you know? Escape from the city. That awesome bloody song. I don't remember what one it was, guys, but one of them didn't work on my computer, and the other one worked pretty well, actually. But I think it was Sonic Adventure 2 that was laggy. I'm sure it was, but I could be wrong. Sonic Adventure DX. Not really played too much, so I can't really comment. Sonic CD doesn't work on my computer for some reason. I just don't know why it doesn't, but it doesn't. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Adventure. No, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2. Episode 1. I can't really talk now. I've been talking for that bloody long. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1. Again, doesn't work on my computer. It gets to like the main screen, like like the main menu, but it doesn't start. It's beyond me. I really don't know why it does that. Space Channel 5 Part 2. It's like a action rhythm kind of game, but I don't know why it just doesn't work well on my computer, to be honest. I'm pressing the buttons, the right keys and stuff, but it just doesn't register, so it must just lag on my computer, unfortunately. Spiral Knights. I don't know what that is. Is that another free game over the weekend? I don't know, I've never played it. I didn't even know it was in my collection. Super Meat Boy. Insanely difficult. Insanely frustrating. But insanely bombing addictive as well. Really good game, Super Meat Boy. Really bloody good stuff. Difficulty wise, it reminds me of like I Wanna Be the Guy, or I Wanna Be the Fan game. Bloody difficult, but it's a game I'm gonna keep going back to, because I really do like the game. Now here we go. This is the game I bought recently. It's Cider Arcade. Oh my god, what a game! What a game! It's one of those side-scrolling shooters, but if you press space, you can move from like left to right and stuff as well. So instead of always going to the right, you can basically just press space and then you can move to the left. So basically enemies attacking you from both sides. And it's really bloody good. So yeah, I would recommend that. I don't think it's on sale anymore, but it's a bloody awesome game. Really good stuff. Next we have Terraria. Which, oh my god, Terraria. Such a simple looking game. But again, so fun. So fun, it's Terraria. Yeah, can't fault Terraria, guys. It's like what people say. It's like a 2D version of Minecraft. I don't like Minecraft, but I like Terraria. I bloody like Terraria. So that's that. Trine. It's quite interesting, Trine, because it's like kind of like Little Big Planet in a way, because basically you've got like a announcer like talking to you like what they do in Little Big Planet. And yeah, it's a pretty good game. Beautiful looking game is Trine. Trine 2 complete story. It's a bit laggy. Trine 2 for me. Trine 1 worked pretty well, but Trine 2 is pretty laggy. Which it's a shame. I could probably lower the quality and it might work a bit better. But yeah, I would still say it's playable. The Ultimate Doom. Oh, brilliant! Just a brilliant game, guys. Ultimate Doom. Love it. Really do. It's a good game actually. Vegas Make It Big. That's actually a pretty good game. It's basically a casino like simulator. It's like a casino tycoon, It's like Roller Coaster Tycoon kind of, but with casinos and stuff. You can build hotels and basically upgrade your like little street, I suppose you could say. Add casinos on it. You can buy like blocks of spaces basically. so you can upgrade casinos and stuff. Start off with smaller casinos and basically upgrade and build the bigger ones. I'm not really doing well at explaining this, am I? But it's a good game. Next we have VVVVVV, or V, or 6 times V, or V times 6, or V. I would probably say V, or I don't know. Anyway, it's a good game, guys. As you can see, it's a it's a pretty simple looking game, and I bought it for 39 pence. Is it worth 39 pence? Is it worth 39 pence? You're damn right it is. Really cool game. Wolfenstein 3D. It does seem really good. I've not actually played too much of it, unfortunately, but I do really like it because I like Doom, so I'm gonna like Wolfenstein, I would think. We have Wolfenstein Spear of Destiny. Again, not really spent too much time playing that, unfortunately, but again, I'll probably enjoy it. Next, we have World of Goo. Goo. Very interesting game, World of Goo. It kind of relies on like physics, because basically you've got to like build like structures from goo balls, as weird as that sounds. And you know, you've got to get the shape of like the towers and that you build. You've got to get it right, or basically your goo tower will topple over, you know. And you basically just got to get up to like this little pipe, and basically the pipe sucks all the goo balls up. So that's basically your objective. I'd highly recommend checking it out, guys. It's a really fun game. And next we have a game called Worms Revolution, which doesn't work on my computer. It works, but there's no background. It's like a black background. You see the name of the worms, but you don't actually see the worms or like the background, right? So it's pretty crap in that regard. So it's probably just my computer, my laptop can't handle it. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little collection. I might do this now and again, guys. If I buy like Steam games, I'll do like a Steam game collection update. Cause I do buy games on Steam quite often, you know. You know, when they're like £1 or something, you know. I just can't resist picking them up. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this, guys, and yeah, let me know what you think of some of these games. If you've got any favourite games on Steam, what you think of Braid. So I'm looking forward to giving that a shot at some point. And yeah, like I say, if you want to add me, there we go. Footless 2005, it's right there. You can't miss it. Look. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all later. And yeah, 22 minutes. It feels like I'm talking longer than that. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all later. See you guys. Thanks for watching. And I don't know if you noticed that, but I need to press bloody delete. That would have been a disaster. See you guys.